Hi everybody, Steve again from Johnson Chrysler. Here today we are going to talk about the 2025 Jeep Wagoneer, the largest SUV in the Jeep lineup. Full size capabilities, full size seat space. So don't forget to come on in, take a look at what I have in inventory, and don't forget to mention that you saw us on YouTube, you've been watching the videos for our special YouTube incentive. So as we come around the front here, we can just see the physical size of this truck. It's full-size SUV. You know, I'm just under 6 feet, and this thing still towers over top of me. Massive car, makes you feel safe though. I mean, long road trips, all that kind of stuff. This is a full-size SUV with full-size SUV capabilities. So this is the Series 2 carbide package, okay? Which gives you blacked out lettering throughout, blacked out badging on the sides, 22-inch blacked out rims. The carbide package is a particular package, different look, different image than the classic elegant style, but really nice, really beautiful. Some of the standard features on the Wagoneer platform is a lot of the safety, the active lane management, active pedestrian, has the forward park sensors across the front, has the camera up in the front windshield itself to give you some of those safety features with such a large vehicle. Bring the whole thing to a stop, nice, safe, without injury to anyone. Okay, let's pop the hood and take a look at what powers this thing. So, standard in the Wagoneer version is the straight six, inline six twin turbo, powering 420 horsepower, 468 foot-pounds of torque. It is available in the Grand Wagoneer standard as a high output version, which is 520 horsepower. Ton of power, either way you look at it. Whether it's the standard inline twin turbo or whether it's the high output, you have a ton of power in this vehicle to get it going. You know, merging, highway, towing, pulling, all that kind of stuff. This truck is going to do it. So these vehicles roughly anywhere from about 9,400, 10,000 pounds, depending on the configuration of engine size, length of the vehicle, will tow up to, you know, that size of a trailer, those capabilities. Okay, so here are the rims on this package. So the Carbide 2, like I said earlier, comes with 22-inch blacked out rims. Standard are 21s, 22s, lower profile tire, a little bit bigger, bolder stance, looks really nice. The Wagoneers, Grand Wagoneers, okay, they come in different lengths. So there's a Wagoneer L, there's a Grand Wagoneer, and Grand Wagoneer L. Now the difference in size is roughly about 12 inches longer. You can add to the rear of this vehicle, extending it, increasing the cargo area on the interior. In case you have a lot more you need to put behind that third row seat, this vehicle does come in different configurations to increase the space. So down the side of this vehicle, this does have the standard running boards on it. Now you can opt in for a power running board, which basically does fold in, fold out as you get up into this vehicle, is an option. On the Wagoneer and Series 2 Carbide, the standard is a solid step. Up the top, we do have the roof rail system. It does come with the crossbars as part of the package. They are stowed in the rear. This truck we can look at later. Down the side, obviously blacked out, tinted glass all across, wraps around the rear. Rear lights are all blacked out as part of the Series 2 Carbide package. Moving along to the rear of this Wagoneer. So we do have obviously privacy glass here, rear window, rear wiper blade, standard. The rear camera does have the integrated washer. You can wash the rear camera. As you wash the rear window, it will wash off the rear camera. That way you can see still when you're backing up in case it is covered in sand, dust, dirt, snow, anything like that. As we drop down to the bottom here, it does have the integrated trailer hitch, does have that sleek cover that caps it off. When you pop this off, you will have the hitch with the 6-pole Bargman, the 4-way flat, in order to tow that trailer, you know, up and around 10,000 pounds. Let's pop the rear, take a look at the cargo. Power tailgate on this, power fold up, power fold down. So here in the rear, ton of cargo room as you can see. Like I was saying before, this is the standard cargo space. If you get the L version, they're gonna extend the length of this vehicle by 12 inches. It's going to increase the interior cargo room, just in case you do need to fill total occupants and need the cargo room for luggage and whatnot. These will fold flat forward, both seats. It's a 40-60 split either way. It does have underneath here, your roof bows for the roof racks that I talked about earlier are stowed here. They do conveniently kind of pop up into place, lock into place, and away you go. If you need something, you got to tie the roof racks. You're all set to go. If you don't need them, you stow them here. They're out of the way. You don't have to look at them. In the back here, we do have the subwoofer on the left-hand side. It's integrated as part of the stereo system. Really nice stereo system on it, great to listen to. Left-hand side is the power button to fold the tailgate itself. It will close and chintz all on its own. Let's hop up in this thing and take a look at the interior. The Wagoneer right out of the gate, it does feel like a full-size SUV when you're in it. It's big, it's spacious, there's a ton of arm room between you and your passengers. Very wide, very comfortable to drive, long drives. This is a beautiful car to take. So it does have some different features in the carbide package here. So the carbide does have an interior that is a little bit more grayed out, blacked out with all the stitching and stuff like that. In the standard series, it's more of a elegant look with the wood finishing and that sort of thing in the Wagoneer and the Grand Wagoneer. This one is more of a blacked out style interior theme. Beautiful car, beautiful finishes, does have the Alpine stereo system throughout, does have the large center stack screen. As we've seen in some of the other models, it does have hard buttons and both digital. You can choose from either features. If you prefer more of a tablet style, you can use this integrated screen. If you prefer more hard button, you can use the hard button across the front. It does have your four-wheel drive, four-wheel all-wheel drive basically, but it is selectable. So you can select sand, mud, snow modes, auto mode, sport mode. It will basically select how it wants to disperse and split that power as you're driving through those snowy or rough conditions. Power, telescoping steering wheel, up, down, in, out, wherever you need it to be. Adaptive cruise control is on the side. Really nice. Just kind of set your speed, let it go. Car slowing down in front of you, it's going to slow down. It's going to reduce speed. It's going to keep that distance of whatever you set so that it keeps it in a safe, reliable position. Across the top here, we can see. So this thing has a sunroof on it. Okay, so it has front sunroof, opens and closes, and it has two stationary glass pieces. Secondary is in the second row here, and there's a third stationary glass in the third row. Everybody can look at the stars at night. It's pretty cool, pretty neat to see as you're driving down the road. So let's hop into the rear here and take a quick look. So Alpine stereo system still back through the rear. It has the nice stitching all across the door panels and the bolster itself. As we look at the rear to get up into this thing, you have two options. You could walk and slide across the front. There's a massive amount of room here down the center that you could slide into. You do have the push button. It will power fold forward on you, kind of pop up and jump forward, up out of the way, step up right up into the rear. You can get right up into the back of this thing. Full-size adult, slide the seat forward, slide the seat back, locked in the rear position, ton of room back here. This is set up for a 7-seater configuration. It is available in an 8-seater configuration, which has a center seat for a 60-40 split. Ton of room in the car, lots of space. Everybody can fit in this thing comfortably without sitting on top of each other. So back up here in the center row, same thing, lots of room here, ton of space between you and your passenger, wherever you're going, whatever you need to put in the center, lots of room. You do have the climate control station in the back of this vehicle. You can select temperature up, down, fan, high, low. Auto mode does have the second row heated seats. Just for those cold days, keep all 4 passengers warm, front rows and second row. It is a nice feature. Down below here, we have the 120 plug. You can plug in laptop, something small, something you need to charge. USB, large or mini in the center there. And there's a 12-volt plug, DC plug if you needed something running off 12 volts. So a lot of inquiries on this vehicle as to what the price point is. So for 2025, they repositioned this vehicle to be a starting base MSRP of $86,400 on the Wagoneer Series 2 Carbide. Bring it down into the right price point for where it should be for the competition to compete. So if you're in the market for a full-size SUV, let me know, like, subscribe, comment below, come on to the dealership, take a look at this full-size, beautiful SUV. Again, it's Steve from Johnson Chrysler. Have a wonderful day.